Hey, we are in the second prompt of January. I'm really excited about this one, but I'm also really nervous about this one because it actually is creating more of like an emotional response in me, and the illustration's going to feel a bit more emotional because of that. But then that means I care about it even more, and I really want it to look good. And I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to be using watercolor or gouache or just doing colored pencils or markers. I'm leaning towards gouache, and then I kind of am leaning away from gouache, and I'm thinking maybe watercolor is going to convey these emotions a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and get it sketched out into my book that I'm using, which is the one that I used this last time for the Glamping Cardinal. I've got this taped off right over here. So I'm going to be using this area. So we will kind of see how things go, but I'm going to start with the sketching process, and hopefully maybe as I sketch, it will tell me what the right course of action is for this. So. As I'm sketching this, my idea around the whole Firefly Vet Tech was to create a vet tech that's sitting there and she's looking up at the sky and sees all these fireflies. And the idea behind it was that as vet techs, we go through life, our work life, taking care of so many animals, so many other people's pets. And oftentimes it comes with a lot of burnout, emotional compassion fatigue is what it's actually called. And it's a really bad place to be. And it's not always about the animals that were euthanized, it's about the animals that we connected to and that were lost for other reasons. Or maybe the animals that weren't euthanized, or the animals that suffered, or there's a multitude of reasons on why vet techs have compassion fatigue. And it's really serious. In the veterinary industry, suicide rates are absolutely astronomical. They're actually one of the highest professions to have a suicide. They're one of the highest professions with the highest suicide rate. That was hard to say. So, my idea was that this vet tech was sitting there and looks into the sky, and then all of these fireflies are around her, and they are her past animals she's helped. They're still there, and they provide their magic in the world. I hated it though. I did not like the way the painting turned out at all. It was too dark. I didn't get the illustration right. My proportions were wrong. So I decided I wanted to go through and change this up, approach it more simply. It was important for me to just take a moment and think about it and try to convey that emotion. And it's almost like a sense of gratitude and a sense of peace. And I wanted that to come across in the painting. And so I did opt to go for a little bit more of a simple illustration where this vet tech's got all these animals around her and she's loving the animals that she's taking care of currently. And she's also enjoying and appreciating the ones that have left their magic behind and who are still with her in the aspect of these fireflies. magic they carry with them stays on this earth even after they are gone. It's the just little bit that I wrote with this to just deliver that little sense of magic and that little sense of just gratitude from the animals and from the vet tech in equal parts for being in each other's lives. I hope you enjoyed this. It was kind of up and down between the two different paintings, but I really felt that it was important to share the process of both of them. Please be sure to subscribe, comment, like, all of that helps, and give me a follow. Thank you, take care, and I hope that this brought you some joy.